if I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm home.
Alright guys, so you might have caught on by now, Gasholez Garage isn't just like a three-person show. We are kind of lucky we have a wide friend group, like 20 or 30 friends, and we're all into cars. We're different stuff, you know, whether it be motorcycles, diesel trucks, muscle cars, whatever, old, new, doesn't matter. So our friend Andrew recently picked up a Chevy S10 with a 350 motor in it to swap into his lowered S10. So he picked up this truck for, you know, kind of cheap money. Might have been too good of a deal, you know, those deals that are too good to be true. They brought it home, and then they started it up again, and it had rot. So we stripped it all down, and we found out that on the rear crank bearings, the last 4 cylinders, there were no bearings. There was nothing. So it was just the rod spinning onto the crank with no sort of bearing there. The cam, the crank, the rods got chipped, the piston tops got chipped, everything. But it's not a complete loss because at least the motor came with a Holly carb and an Edelbrock intake manifold. So all we need now is a new block. So if anybody out there has a 350 block, preferably a 4-bolt main to get rid of this 2-bolt main block, it would be appreciated. Let us know. Send a comment in the comment section and let us know what you got. Locally would be preferred, somewhere in the Massachusetts area. Alright guys, so the last time you guys saw Adam's Ranger was in the Bass Pro video. And if you remember, we were changing the oil because the truck developed a rod knock and we didn't know why. So we changed the oil to see if we could see any metal flake or anything like that, and there was nothing. But if you guys follow us on Gasholez Garage Instagram, you guys would have already seen that we had pretty big plans for the truck anyways. So, this is what it looks like now.
If I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep.
So, at Adam's old work, he had a lead on this 84 box body, and it came with the 5.0 5-speed. So he picked this thing up, kind of short money, and we ripped the whole front clip off the car. We ripped the motor and transmission out. We also ripped out the 8.8 rear end, all to put into the Ford frame and kind of have a V8 mini truck. With this car, it's a complete interior. We still have the front clip. So if anybody's looking for parts, we are trying to sell it, and we're looking to get around 400 bucks for it. I don't know if it's worth anything to any of you guys. If you guys are restoring an old Fox body and you need interior, this might be the something you would want to pick up, because other than no front clip, or no motor rather, we sell the front clip, it's kind of rusty, and no rear end, it's not a bad shell. It's gonna need some love, but I don't know, throw us an offer. We're just trying to get it. So that brings us to the Mud Jeep. Now, last time we ran at Wooljick's, we realized that the alternator wasn't charging. So we brought it home after the event. We parked in the backyard. We went to go get it started. The starter wasn't engaging, so we bought a new starter. Now we have to get a new alternator. The Mud Jam's coming up Saturday, November 4th at Wooljick's Farm, and we plan to be there.
Alright guys, so as you saw in a previous episode where we pulled the motor out of John's frame here, it's been powder coated since, and it's pretty much ready as far as the frame goes, but the motor's still waiting on some stuff, some injectors, things like that. So, and he's got the head studs in, and we're waiting on the injectors to be poured out 30 over. So yeah, it's looking like good progress so far. Still a little doubtful on the wintertime thing, but yeah, we'll see. He's got plenty of time on his hands apparently, so see what happens.
Alright guys, so like you just saw, who doesn't like a good burnout? So, with this $100 giveaway that we've been planning, we were trying to think, you know, like how can we do it different than everybody else? And we came up with this cool idea, and hopefully you guys like it too. Take your car, do a burnout. Doesn't matter if it's an old video, or if you want to go out and do a new video. Send it to us. We're going to put it on our Instagram, and the video with the most likes will win $100 from us. It doesn't matter, rear wheel drive, front wheel drive, doesn't matter. For you all wheel drive guys, send us either your best snow drifting, rallying your shit, chain it off to a cinder block, we don't care. Even send us a launch, 2-step to a launch, anything cool. Send it our way. We're gonna throw it on our Instagram page, Gasholez Garage, and the one with the most likes will win $100 from us on January 1st. So stick around. Thank you guys. We have the orange chopper that needs to be squared away this winter. It needs a carb rebuild. We also have my GSXR 1000. Now, nothing really needs to be done to the bike, but when you have it, you might as well mess with it. So, this bike stock shuts down at 186 miles per hour. The bike itself weighs 400 pounds dressed. That's all fluids in the bike with a full tank of gas. The bike, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it comes with 196 horsepower to the tire. Now, as much as you don't need it, I would really like for the bike to break the 200 mile per hour marker. So I'm thinking bigger front sprocket, smaller rear sprocket, and a little bit of nitrous. And I think that'll put me right over the 220 horsepower marker and put me over 200 miles per hour.